How about you? You building on a solid foundation, solid ground. You have a stand and belief foundation that you live for. I'm blowing in the wind like a leaf in the dust storm. Do you build on the sands of a seashore? A life that will crumble when the end comes knocking at your door. Break what you built in 1 second. Tearing down brick barricades with the wreck of all of justice. Crush what you trusted. Life has you boxed in a cabin of sin with no land in the better direction. Fatal deception, a life full of guessing, believing in nothing. They made assumptions, breaths of abundance. Human destruction like the split of an atom. Reckless abandon that you cannot fathom. Imagine the heat from the breath of a dragon. Examine his teeth, are they sharpened and jagged? Would you ask for forgiveness now if you can have it? Don't hesitate, don't deny. It'll be too late if you wait to decide. It can all end in the blink of an eye. Do you really know where you'll go when you die? Don't hesitate, don't deny. It'll be too late if you wait to decide. It can all end in the blink of an eye. Do you really know where you'll go when you die? Judgment is just, commandments were spoken. The lid from the Pandora's box has been opened. The seal has been broken, the rope has been cut. The race is now ended, the timer is up. The scroll is unfolded, there is no more doubt. The sound of the galloping horseman is loud. It's clear to the ears that have eyes that are seen, revealing exactly what prophets were dreaming and writing about on their scrolls of papyrus. The words from the author of life that provides us forgiveness and mercy that we don't deserve. The price that he paid is a grace beyond words. Erase what occurred, washed and made pure. The shepherd has risen to gather his herd. Assured of salvation, destined for heaven. Forever we'll worship and serve in his presence. Don't hesitate, don't deny. It'll be too late if you wait to decide. It can all end in the blink of an eye. Do you really know where you'll go when you die? Don't hesitate, don't deny. It'll be too late if you wait to decide. It can all end in the blink of an eye. Do you really know where you'll go when you die?
All right, what is going on, everyone? Steve J. and Mo, Brian Stavely in the house on 3/10/2020. What's going on?
That's something I got to get in the habit of doing, is dropping the date in my videos. I
Yeah.
never do that. I wish I did, especially with Mandela effects and people stop changing. And it would be pretty useful.
Dude, I date stamp everything. If I like write a note down in my notebook, I've always put the date in the upper right-hand corner. I've just always done that. I don't know, anything, you know, even the prep list you got at work, put today's date.
Yeah.
It's just, I've always dated everything, but you know, it's all good. But yeah, so Jen, True Seeker 69, will be joining us momentarily.
Miss
Hopefully.
AKA Miss Grande Chocha.
Oh my.
We'll just start it out. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know much Spanish, but I sure know what that is. Oh man, it's funny. I used to work with a bunch of Spanish cooks at my old job, and they would teach me little words like every day. They always be shouting "ojos, ojos." I'm like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? And I look it up. They're like, eyes, your eyes, use your eyes. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, ojos. So now I start shouting that at people when they're not looking. They're like, what is this kid talking about? I'm like, ojos, look, you know, use your eyes. You're blind. And that's like, you know, everyone's blind in this motherfucking world these days. These simpletons, these day-to-dayers, these Fox News watchers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People going wild for this coronavirus. It's just out of control. It's just out of control. And the thing is, while all that's happening, you know, it's taking all the attention away from, you know, the chemtrailing agenda, the fact that the sun's a hexagon, you know, all this other stuff, 5G just going up like it's no one's business, and everyone's focused on corona. That's what they do with all these pandemics, or whatever you want to call them, these news events. They keep everyone focused on one specific aspect, while in the background they're, you know, taking money from your pocket. They're putting up these insane cell towers that look like trees. You know, why would they be doing that? You know, it's ridiculous. You see a lot of that in your area? Because I've always noticed that, like near Boston, Eastern
Yeah.
Mass. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of them fake trees.
How crazy is that? Like, how fake do they look, bro? Like, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
I want to say that like it's not so much that and let me finish, right, because it's going to sound ridiculous at first. I want to say it's not so much that like it's to fool people, that it's more like, you know, these snobby towns and stuff make, you know, you got to kind of do it to make it fit in type of thing. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but then we know in what we know, these people are so stupid. They probably don't even know there's nothing under there, and they probably think they are real trees.
Dude,
Right?
they did. Yeah, dude, they're all over the highway, like on
I
the
mean, they're wicked. They're wicked obvious, dude. I mean, they're wicked obvious. There's like big, huge gaps in between like the levels of branches and shit. Like it's just terrible looking.
like what kind of pine tree is that, brother? Like, come on.
Yeah.
And they have the ones in like Cali and Florida. They're like palm trees, you know, like even more fake.
Pine tree dying from coronavirus.
Yeah, right. No shit. Yeah, yeah. Go spray some vitamins on it, Donald Trump. Let's keep America great for 2020 and beyond. How ridiculous is that, Brian? Let's keep America great.
Just the inconsistencies of what they're saying. It's just so insane. Like when people can go out, when they can't, which people can do what. You know, half of employees at one job will stay home, but the other half will go to work. Well, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, how does that work? Who's the half that has to go in and risk dying while the other half gets to work from home? Like, how does that exactly work? Like Blaze was saying about the schools in Japan, he was like, oh, well, yeah, they're shutting down the high schools and the elementary, but they're keeping the preschools open, you know, because some parents have to go to work. Nobody's going to watch their kids. Either you're going to die or you're not. Like, which one? It's like, are you going to die if you go out there or are you not? You know what I mean? Like, which one is it?
It's so crazy, dude. And something else. Hey, Jen, what's up? I just want to say something real quick. So remember the other day how that random person just walks in my work, starts talking 322, all this other stuff? Well, some other person walks into work today and kind of like said something rather alarming to me. Well, today in the news, I guess 2 or 3 schools in my area are shut down because they're cleansing the entire school or something like that. But I guess 2 cases have, you know, possible coronavirus from kids in the schools in Springfield. And on Friday, I guess all of these Springfield public schools teachers were sent home with an email that they had to respond to, saying they were, you know, that they read it and, you know, they have to notify that they, you know, got the email. And what was I saying there? The email specifically said if a student in your school or school district gets diagnosed with the coronavirus, they can't legally talk about it or they will lose their job. They'll be terminated.
Yeah, they're really pushing this thing hardcore.
And if that doesn't sound like an inside job, I don't know what does.
Yeah. Where's this all leading to is what I want to know. What are they planning? What do they got ahead for us? What's the end of the year going to look like here? I mean, oh my guys.
Probably some sort of, I don't know, man. If they start rolling out the shit the way I think they're going to start rolling it out, meshing the tech with the humans and, you know, having this super duper coronavirus vaccine that Donald Trump was talking about today. We have the most technologically advanced. We have the best leading scientists.
Yeah, the best scientists working on it. It's all good. Go back to sleep, America. We'll have your vaccine ready in a minute.
And like, who else, you know, has science in their definition? Well, the transhumanism definition, you know, the belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical, which would be, you know, the physical state of the coronavirus that we have in, you know, evolve beyond that, you know, or mental limitations, especially by the means of science and technology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You see Neil deGrasse coming out trying to act like science is going to be our savior from the fucking coronavirus. I want to punch him dead in the fucking mouth, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, for real.
How ridiculous is that, bro? And what, 2 days ago, they have the thing on CBS, the war on science and how we can't have that. Fuck that.
Yeah. Exactly. It's all about promoting science. And a couple of years back, they had, that phrase, we need the science, the shit out of this and all this stuff like that with that Mars movie and everything. And they, are always having these shows on that somehow it's worked into these mini series and comedies and stuff, how science is a savior in some way, or we need to, use science to figure out this massive problem we have and stuff. And then again, we're looking at science, scientists, and all this other stuff as the authority. And they got it all figured out, and we don't need to figure anything out. Just let science handle it. We're good.
Yeah. But the problem is most people are going to submit to that. But this one's backfiring a little bit, man, because a lot of people are seeing this and they're like, I'm telling you, I'm going to use this as a bridge to kind of poke at people because they're seeing that at least it's nowhere near as dangerous as being presented. And I mean, it's like, well, what else do you think the news is scaring you about? Do you think that people in other countries want to kill you? I mean, that's the type of road I want to take. I don't know if that's going to go over well, but I mean,
Yeah, because they had us scared that terrorists were going to come over and kill us and stuff like that. No, look at 9/11 and everything.
Yeah, well, everything. Or an asteroid's going to wipe us out.
Remember the sleeper cells? They used to always talk about the sleeper cells that were all over America. And, at any time they could be activated. What the hell happened to all these sleeper cells?
They never woke up.
What happened to Ebola? Ebola was supposed to wipe us all out and stuff. That never happened. Ebola's a hell of a lot scarier than fucking Corona.
The sleeper cells had their alarm set to daylight savings time, and since that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, the sleepers have overslept. They're dreaming of giant vaginas.
Oh, here we go. See? She wants to talk about her grande chocha already, Steve.
I wanted to show you this, Brian. You missed it yesterday. I was showing off my pipes, and I was telling everybody I had this thing called
I missed it. You did.
See how it looks like a gun?
You smoking crack?
Yeah, you were on break. I whipped out all my bowls on break, and this is a 6-shooter. So you load it up with all different kinds of weed. I have two in there right now. The bottom part is a grinder. I can grind stuff.
So just some stuff.
It's my stuff. It's in the Bible. I got stuff.
It's biblical,
so
right?
Turn the top part around to each hole. See? It looks like a gun.
Right,
this is incredible.
No, this is biblical.
Oh.
This is some biblical stuff, bitches.
That's what I'm saying. Flat Earth niggas in the house.
Oh, look at this one.
What the hell is that thing?
That's the carb right there.
Yeah, so I've been told.
That's the other hole, Steve.
What the hell? What do you do? Just like go collect crack pipes or something?
He lives in a fucking opium den, dude. Look at this.
I got a whole shit ton of pipes. This is a bubbler.
Where'd you go to Tibet for this one? Looks like a singing bowl.
That's not even half of what I got. Let me tell you. We just buy different bowls. We like them, and some of them get clogged up, and we just buy a new one.
That's funny. I bought a bowl like 2 or 3 days ago. It's just, no little coincidence there, I guess. That's funny.
So what we do is when we have a bunch of different loud, we'll put different loud in each one and then just keep smoking on it and turning it and smoking it and turning it,
Yeah.
Like I said, we got a built-in grinder. So this thing's really cool, and it all unassembles. Like I think this unscrews over here. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but it's pretty cool how it looks like a gun, 6-shooter. It's heavy too. I could probably hit somebody and hurt them really bad with it. So it's a hitter and a weapon.
Hey, I bet you. Good. A little multifaceted weapon. Yeah. That's awesome. But what was I gonna say real quick? So back to this whole coronavirus thing. What like 20 people have died. Oh, he's dying over there. Got that corona. Brian. But yeah, so the coronavirus, what's it claimed? Like 20 lives in America?
More people get struck by lightning than dying from this thing.
Well, I mean, like,
they don't even put no names out there. Even if they did, I mean, you would still have to investigate. But they don't even do that. It's just completely retarded, dude. It's like, hey, there's nothing here to see. You don't need to look, and fuck you. Go the other way.
That's
Right.
because people are tuning into their numbers, and the only place we're getting any information about this fake fucking coronavirus bullshit is the Tell Lies to Your Vision. So it's their numbers, their bullshit, and people are tuning in. They don't have to rethink it or think over it. It's just already here it is, packaged up. Just take it in and move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, you see Nathan's comment on the side? Nathan's comment about what you were just talking about?
No. Oh, where'd it go? Nathan Sanders
And I hit her dead.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. You guys were asking about sleeper cells. He said he just saw a new article on it. So they're still
Oh,
using
really? Because the sleeper cell thing was big in like the 90s, the early 90s and stuff. It was all these sleeper cells and all this stuff. And guerrilla, what was that? Not guerrilla warfare, but I was trying to think what it was back in the 80s. I forget what they used to call it, but they had a name for it, and now we're at like Taliban or stupid shit like that. ISIS and all this shit.
Yeah, though. Real quick, let's talk about ISIS. They didn't, try to hide anything with that name.
No, they're like, ISIS tweeted today, "We're gonna bomb your asses."
Yeah. That's good, right?
Yeah, fucking break. That's like the president tweeting, "We're winning. We're kicking their asses."
You got ISIS,
the
Trump,
Moab over there.
you got ISIS, Trump, and Q having a Twitter war, and you got half these truthers soaking it up like it's legit.
Yeah, and then you got that stupid
Right, bro.
post.
Like, what's wrong with people? They're all like connected. They're all chilling with each other. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they're like this on their phones.
Fucking terrorist Twitter beefs.
Hey, bro. Like, what kind of ridiculous shit is
terrorist.
that? So
Cyber
stupid.
They start off by telling us they're so unsophisticated they all live in a cave, but they all have Twitter accounts.
Yeah, they all got Twitter accounts. They're all hooked up to the internet, the Ethernet. Cave ain't blocking their service.
Fucking Allah Akbar all day on Twitter.
How do they get a signal in a cave?
Well, how'd they orchestrate 9/11 through the cell phones of 2001? Beyond my belief, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. A laptop in a cave.
Yeah.
This little antenna up top.
Message in a bottle.
Oh man, yeah, ISIS, exactly. Watch out for that Anubis.
Let's talk about So when we talk about ISIS, like, because I've been doing this a long time, and like when those ISIS beheadings went down, that was like 8 years ago, and that was the biggest joke of all time.
Oh
like,
yeah.
They don't even show nothing, bro. They just literally show people dressed in orange, dude, and they just cut away from the footage.
Yeah, it was so fake.
From the footage. And then the next day you hear people talking about, oh, it was so gruesome how they cut the dude's head off. And I'm like, dude, you didn't even see nobody's head get cut off. One of the times when they faked it, it was really bad. It was really bad when they actually tried to fake like they cut
The Saddam Hussein one was really fake.
Yeah, they're all fabricated.
Yeah.
Like Clouds Behind the Sun just said, ISIS is Israel. Yeah.
This guy too.
Exactly.
What's his face? Gaddafi. That was mad fake.
Yeah, see, they got shanked in the ass. Give me a break.
When they told you they'd thrown Osama bin Laden over the side of the boat.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Don't want any proof of his body.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
somebody zoomed in on this warship and they see this little thing go off the side of it. That must have been his body when they were
We
doing
chucked
it.
them off. We chucked them off the side into the ocean because that's their custom over there. Meanwhile, they're all landlocked over there in the
Yeah,
desert.
I mean, we're waiting for them to bring us back home, put it on display and shit. And they're like, what? It fucking threw it in the ocean. What, with all the giant bones that they threw in the ocean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're just gonna confiscate these bones, but we destroyed them. So yeah, that makes sense. Give me a
Dump
break.
them in the ocean so they can go back down to the abyss where they belong.
Anything that the Smithsonian Institution runs in and confiscates is going to be not thrown away. You already know it's going in a vault somewhere underground.
I'm gonna throw something out there. I want to know what you guys and everybody in the chat thinks. Now, I'm usually not on board with the this person is that person thing. I'm really usually against it. I think it's usually nonsense. But man, I'm telling you, and I looked at this a lot back in the day. Barack Obama and Osama bin Laden might be played by the same person. What do you guys think about that?
For sure. Yeah, I think
I
we
know
might
you
have even
think
mentioned that on the last broadcast or one of our broadcasts that, Obama, Osama, it's no coincidence the names are so similar. And, when you morph the faces together and stuff, I believe that these people play multiple roles. I believe Colby has moved on to his next role.
Yeah, the thing with the whole Osama Obama thing was it's just strange how like you look at pictures of Osama in like the 70s and 80s, he's like gray, looks like he finna die soon, and then you see him in like
Yeah.
2001, he's like chilling, he's got the nice brown beard, he got Just for Men gray going, he looks all right,
Well, basically, it would be accurate to say Osama
They're
bin Laden.
accurate.
It would be accurate to say Osama bin Laden has Mike Obama's dick down his throat right now.
Oh my God, yeah, he's got the
Without a
AK.
doubt. Without a doubt. All day long.
Faces. Voynich is right. I thought that those videos were rather accurate back in the
No,
day.
she looks like she wants to bitch slap the shit out of him sometimes, though, doesn't she? And she probably kicks his ass. He probably kicks his ass.
Dude, she's fucking
Oh,
twice.
man.
She's like fucking Walter Payton, dude. She's like fucking big dude.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say she's like Jerome Bettis or some shit. The
Obama
boss.
is his bitch. Bend over, baby.
Probably
that-
fucking her and Serena Williams probably fucking double dick him down.
Yeah.
Calm down. He come up with some crazy shit, big.
Oh man,
Yeah, fucking tranny dicks in his face.
dude, it's definitely just
Slapping him with it.
not even. They probably don't even go through the surgery, bro. There's no tranny. It's just a dude dressed up as a woman. That shit,
Yeah.
like we were talking about, Brian. But what's that motherfucker? Maybe it wasn't you and me. Was it George Clooney and his, his Off- off-
Amal Clooney. I did a whole video on her. Yeah, Amal
oh,
Clooney.
you mean a man?
Amal.
Clooney?
It's Amal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, yo. That shit's crazy. But yo, I was looking at some old pictures of Jackie Kennedy, and yo, that bitch is a man. I don't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at that too, Steve. I think it's definitely Tranny Man.
Yeah. Let me just do a little queen share, a screen
because
share.
Kennedy's in the bloodline. He couldn't be marrying somebody who's not in the bloodline, and somebody else who's in the bloodline would be inverted like that.
Yeah. This bitch is a man, dude.
But they're all gay relationships. They just pose as women.
Look like a lady.
Exactly. That song came out.
You're right. Well, look at this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That looks like just some like skinny,
Yeah,
frail
see how far
dude.
apart her eyes are too. She's got really spaced out eyes.
Yeah. It's weird, man. This is all weird. Especially this one. Hit me up, yo. That's like some kid named Tim.
You just
Oh, wait, man arm. A man arm there. Can you zoom in on that one?
Yeah, yo. Look at that.
Yeah,
She
look at
got-
that man arm.
Look at that. She got the veins. She's pumping with test. Look at that. Look at that thing, yo.
Look at the receding hairline. Look at the receding hairline.
Oh man, that looks like motherfucking Mr. McMahon.
the McMahon.
Ellen Barkin is a man.
Oh man.
Bark
What
in, get it? The bark is in.
about Happy Rothschild or not
Oh
Roth,
yeah.
Happy Rockefeller. I'm
Or if
sorry.
you look at Lady Bird Johnson,
Lady Bird Johnson. What kind of trick?
yeah, Lady Bird. Exactly. It's like Lady Bird Johnson.
That's just classic, dude. Lady Bird Johnson?
Yeah, that's what
That's
they
her
called her, Lady Bird Johnson.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because she has a
Yeah.
fucking Johnson where Lady Bird's supposed to be at.
Exactly. Look how big her face is, her skull, her receding hairline, sloping forehead.
Oh, that definitely looks like
That looks Aleister Crowley-ish too.
that other one before that you just set up. That looked like Miss Doubtfire or some shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Rob
Oh my God. Look, he's happy
Yeah.
too. Look at Rockefeller over there smiling. Yeah, this ass is mine.
Look how sick these motherfuckers are, yo. Like, come on.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like,
a dude right there in that plaid dress. That's a dude.
so am I looking up Larry Bird Johnson? What?
Lady Bird.
Oh,
Lady Bird.
Larry.
So Johnson's where her Lady Bird's supposed to be at.
she got a Johnson.
Look at this dude.
Look at this.
Hey, where's my money? I'm Larry Bird Johnson.
Look at this hair. Looks like a penguin.
Oh, don't bring up penguins around here. We snuff them out. Let me
Right?
pet.
Oh my god. This shit be weird, man. Who's that? Larry Bird? I don't want to know.
Yeah,
This is
Lady Bird
It ain't
Johnson.
got nothing to do with Larry Bird, but Steve Larry Bird, 33.
yeah, man. That dude was unstoppable. You know.
Click
Click on what? Where am I at?
on that black and white one up top. There you go. I
This
wanted to
one
see yeah, I wanted to see what that looked like.
looks like
Yeah.
some dude named Tom or something.
Oh my gosh.
Tommy Boy. They call her Tommy Boy.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Her friends call her Tommy Boy. Her cousins call her Lady Bird Johnson.
Get over here, Lady Bird.
Lady Bird, why you have a Johnson poking out today?
That's just
All
disgusting.
right, why are we looking at chicks with dicks all night? I don't want to see
right?
I don't know, man. Larry Bird.
It's intriguing. It is. It's hilarious after a while. If you look up Robin Roberts, we could have fun with that one. Robin Roberts.
That dude just sounds
Robert
like
Robbins.
Robert Robbins. Who?
No, it's Robin Roberts.
Oh,
She's masquerading as a woman on Good Morning America and shit like that.
oh, I know this man. Yeah.
Dude.
I know this dude.
Dude, that's a dude.
like Kobe Bryant. That's some
She's
fuck
like having
shit.
cancer and stuff, like some ovarian stuff or something. I don't know.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh man. Who's that other chick we were showing the other day with that fucked up clothesline? Celine Dion. Yeah.
Oh, that bitch.
Celine
Say
Dion,
that,
Celine
sucker.
Dion, like she ran out of her adrenochrome like 15 years ago.
Look at
Look at
that
that
thing.
long neck and then wide shoulders. She got a giraffe neck.
Looking dude. She's like an ostrich, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
She's like some shit like out of the inner earth or some shit.
Yo, there was a picture I think I sent it to Carl with her next to one of these alien things in one of these sci-fi movies. Looked just like her, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, I know which one that is. I've seen that before. Now
Yeah,
that
that's
rings.
I'll see it. I'll see if I can get it while you're doing your thing.
Yeah, and this is just a reminder, everyone. Celine Dion, the man woman. This is her clothing line. Look at that stuff.
The sucker of Satan's cock.
That beautiful stuff. That's what I want my kid wearing. Little New Order outfit, skull and bones, looking like a good kid.
No, it's like New Order, like they just ordered up a baby for dinner. New Order.
Yeah. We're up. Ding, ding, ding. Oh man.
Order up.
Let's stop
I
making.
got it. I got the meme. Yo, I got the meme. Yo, let me get a screenshot.
Hit it up. Did you see the tennis player?
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is from Star Wars, brother.
Oh, I love it.
Episode 2. Hell yeah.
Definitely some relation going on there for sure.
Right. Well, these things were looked at as higher being entities, sort of something out of the inner earth, chronicles or whatever you want to call them.
Well, see, I think too is that Baphomet is a hydrogyny of male and female combined. When they trans from a male to a female, they're still male, but they've incorporated female into it. So they're trying to be like Baphomet. And it's just
that's the name of the game. That's how they roll. They strive.
Well, this is what I'm saying is these demons and spirits, these negative entities, can inhabit these bodies more easily, I think, and take them over. And
well, yeah, because they've transgressed away from God
Yes,
once you
yes,
start
exactly.
fucking with your genes. Yeah,
maybe
man.
that's why they even do it to begin with. Why would
Absolutely.
they even do this? So they can
Absolutely.
be a vessel for these things because they've already turned themselves into an abomination. So they're open. Their doors are wide open for something.
Wide
to
open.
get in there.
They're literally conduits for negative spirits at that point,
Exactly.
They're just once you expose yourself and open yourself up to that, you're literally a walking, talking Ouija board. You could be fucked with on some shit and you don't even know it because that's how deep it be. People think that's depression. People think that's mental illness. No, that's demonic possession or oppression. That's something people really got to look into. The deliverance of God for depression and anxiety and all these other made up words and terms that came out of the medical field that just happens to have two serpents on their logo. Give me a break with some motherfucking wings. That shit's fucked up. And people need to wake up to that. And it's all from the Nephilim. Yep. All fallen angel technology. It literally talks about in the book of Enoch, one of the fallen angels, it may have, I forget which one it was right now, but literally taught pharmakia.
Yeah.
You know?
Pharmakia and media. Media is
Yeah.
an ancient word. It's not a new word, guys. Media is old. Comes from Egypt.
Yep. Absolutely. Hit the nail right on the head. Yep.
And they are full of demons. I believe that. I don't think what we're seeing is split personality is actually multi-demons in people.
Yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
I said, the way them people are getting crazy with them Mandela effect updates, it's almost like a demonic possession that's coming over them.
Dude, it happens a lot. It's not like they think about it for a day and then come at you. It's like
It's like, whoa!
And speaking of that, this pastor motherfucker made another video last night. I'm about to go at him and bury him, dude, because it's getting aggravating. Now he's saying
Pastor who? I think I missed.
Pastor Adams from the Independence Church that put out that hit piece like a week ago, Mandela effect about calling us all, we're all working for Satan and shit. Now he's saying it's never been the fucking lion and the lamb. And he's even going as far as saying you can't find one well-known pastor on a recording saying lion and the lamb. Dude, I got that right in my lion and lamb video. I got a bunch of them. What's he motherfucking talking about, dude?
Fucking jackwagon.
They're in such fucking denial. Yeah, they're misleading thousands of people, though. And I have a problem with that. So I think we're going to have to bury this fucking loser.
Yeah,
So
fuck them.
I watched a fake rocket launch the other night. Laughed my ass off. It's called Watch Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket launch and land. And this fucking thing is a joke. It's such a joke. Oh my God. I just resent it to you, Steve.
Oh, where? On Facebook or something?
Yeah, on Facebook Messenger.
Please hold.
And it's funny because these are acting like these are companies that are launching this stuff, but they're working with NASA. But as so this is like people would look at this and think, okay, well, NASA's fake, but what they're doing over here, these people are doing the real thing. When it's worse, it's more fake than fucking NASA.
Guys, it's not just that NASA's fake. The fucking technology that NASA claimed to have to go to space doesn't exist.
Thing lands,
it doesn't matter what company brings it up because it doesn't exist.
First off, they do a lot of cutaways, of course, so it's not, this whole live thing like they say it is. And it's so fake when it lands. It's worse than the other one. And it looks more like a penis now.
It looks so fake, it must be real.
Exactly.
I feel so well, I must be ill.
Exactly.
We got Dr. Seuss in the house.
Right?
Fucking Dr. Dre, nigga. Flat Earth niggas in the house.
Nigga.
Whoop, whoop. Where's Charlemagne at so we could fucking kick that dude in the face?
Charlemagne.
I can't believe you fucked Charlemain. That's not. Look at this dick.
It's a dick. I told you it looks more like a penis.
That's the penis that goes in your giant vagina.
There, we found it, Brian. We found it.
You can finally satisfy it.
Oh my God. Then we'll have an explosion.
Explosion. Is there audio I should be using?
Yeah, no, you can listen to the audio if you want to change the speed or whatever, but just to hear the spew of the bullshit that comes out of this lady's mouth.
All right, yeah, I sped it up.
T-10.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1.
That seemed pretty legit. Let's watch that again. That was pretty cool. That was fake. You see how that's fake? Anyone else see how that's fake? Come on, brother. It's a video game, brother.
Dude, that's like Nintendo 64.
Oh, man. MLB 05 had better graphics than that, bro. What's that
Oh, it
shit?
gets worse as it goes and leaves this thing and starts heading up. It's just like...
Yo, people buy this, and I think the people that buy this are fucking idiots. Okay, so there's that. Continue.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, by the way, it's flat. You notice there's no curve on the earth.
Talk about rising off with the morning wood. Fucking cock shots.
Wait, we're zooming in now. We're at eye level with it now.
Every single time as she exits the valley on the way up to space. Again, we are aiming for an altitude of about 350,000 feet or 105 kilometers this morning. You can follow along as she gains speed in the top right corner of your screen. And of course, as she reaches her
In a second, Mad Mike's going to pop out. Return of Mad Mike. He's always riding on he's always riding on some big cock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. See him like straddling it. Giddy up! We're going to space, space cowboy.
Something else I want to point out real quick is, the rocket didn't reach 550 plus miles per hour till it was 24,000 feet. And this is roughly around the mile per hour range they claim two planes hit the Twin Towers on 9/11. So that's some more bullshit for you.
This thing looks like it's doing about 16 miles an hour.
Right. If that's going through miles of chemtrails, apparently.
altitude. You can follow along on the bottom left corner of your screen. We have confirmed max Q. That was the most intense part of flight on the rocket, maximum dynamic pressure, as we call it, and a nice clean burn on that BE-3 engine. Go, baby, go.
Go, baby, go.
A nice clean burn, and we're all crying about climate change and global warming. This bitch is a fuck.
All right, next highlight on her way to space, main engine cutoff, or MECO as we call it.
I'm dying.
Now, if you and I were flying on New Shepard right now, we're going to feel those G's come on. It peaks at about 3.5 G's or so. But as we've talked about on other webcasts,
Shepard, New Shepard. So they just got, the old Antichrist fucking rocket in the air. That's nice. That's nice. The New Age Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. These people are jokes, man.
in the entire flight, you peak at about 5 Gs, but just momentarily on descent, in fact.
You can speed some of this up because it's basically it gets to the edge of space, which is the dome, and then it comes back down.
What the hell is this thing?
It separated one of its engines, and this thing is what they're going to land on the ground. Steve, it's so pathetic. I can't even believe I did this.
All right, and we have an unofficial number of about 343,000 feet. Congratulations, New Shepard team. Have air pressure for those control surfaces to push against to make sure that she guides her right. She's guided right back to the what we call our north landing pad. Again, just 2 miles north of where she's taken off from.
Oh, that's it? Just 2 miles.
Yeah,
just 2 miles. If the Earth is spinning 1,000 miles per hour, I think it'd be a little bit more than 2 miles to the north. To the north, if anything, it should be to the east or the west. Well, actually, it should be to the west, seeing as the Earth rotates east to west. You dumb fucking bitch. Give me a break.
Look for the wedge fins to deploy.
Yeah, the wedge fans are going to come out to see the route now to stop this thing.
Housed up in what we call our ring fin. As the rocket's coming back down, the air is flowing through that ring fin, centralizing the pressure, and that keeps the rocket nice and stable and straight as it's coming back down to land. Of course, the wedge fins also help with the stability of the rocket as she descends back home to Earth.
Of course.
Nice.
Next, we'll be looking for the drag brakes to deploy. Those are also housed in the ring fin, and to just 4 or 5 miles an hour, and as she touches down.
4 or 5 miles an hour. Where do you see this shit?
Oh. Jesus. There you go.
It just cut out. It just cut out, and now it's landing. Oh my god, it's so fucking fake.
Smooth, controlled hover back home and touchdown.
Yeah, look at those
Welcome back, New
graphics with the
Shepard.
fire.
That's like playing Halo 3 or something, bro. That's lame.
Yeah, for real. And now, do you see how it looks on the ground, how small it looked on the ground that time? But yet it looks so, they're zooming in on it up there. They're watching it. It looks like it's huge and stuff.
Oh my god, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah, but they definitely cut out that last part. They act like it was coming into a cloud bank, and then all of a sudden it cuts to where it's landed on the ground.
Dude, this is crazy, dude.
I knew you guys would like that one.
Well, I mean, what the fuck, dude? It's so stupid looking.
I watched that shit. I'm like, oh my god, I got to share this one with you guys.
We could make our own space program with like $60 and a trip to Walmart.
Dude, we should do it and video it and make it look all real. I'll be in the background commentating. We'll all be clapping. We got burned. But as we're heading towards space, they have to say space like a dozen times to make you believe that that's where they're headed.
Curvature. They'll be like, on our way out, look at the curvature of the Earth. Look at the curvature. Look at the curvature.
When they showed that one thing, though, it showed the fucking Earth flat. When they showed the missile starting to go up, when it first took off, you see flat Earth right there. There's no fisheye lens on anything.
I love how the chat is just like blowing up on these motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, well, fuck these.
Control crafts.
You got to be a moron to believe that shit. And I'm done being fucking extra nice and handling people with kid gloves with this shit because it's getting beyond ridiculous. It's 2020. I understand 2014, 2015, even 2016, 2017, how people weren't ready to look at this stuff. But if anybody's been in any type of truth movement for any type of time now, you've seen flat earthers, you've seen people, just anybody putting out NASA fakery. I don't know how you can ignore it to this point. There's no way it hasn't come across your path. You're willfully ignorant at this point.
Yeah. And if you know and you realize that they have anti-gravity craft that they fly around the plane already that we call UFOs, they still have the public believing that they got to use these rockets that burn fuel and stuff to go up anywhere. When actually they have all this, anti-gravity or anti-density craft already. We've seen them. I've seen one. I've seen a giant black triangle, silent as fuck, went right over my street.
Oh,
clearly it's not going to space. So, and then they have people believing they need rockets and stuff, and they're going somewhere. You ain't going nowhere, bitch.
I don't understand why people have a hard time with this shit. This shit just came to me from maybe because I was doing media fakery before that. But once I seen the moon landing in 2011, I knew that shit was fake. And then it went right into satellites, the ISS, and then into flat Earth. It's like, I don't know how people don't see it, dude. And again, like I tell people, I definitely don't know what this whole place is, and that's why, I try and stay away from labels a bit. But I mean, everything NASA tells us is a complete lie. The Earth is motionless. God created it. They try to make us feel insignificant. There's no fucking curvature. The Earth, certain there's no experiments or tests that prove anything they say, and everything they tell you, Jen, it goes completely against everything you've ever experienced in your life. It's a complete 180, and people would rather believe that, trust their own senses and their intuition. And in these times, I feel our intuition, which we're made to doubt, our intuition is probably our most important sense in these times.
Absolutely. They don't want you having critical thoughts. They don't want you to trust your gut. They want you to trust them and their packaged up performance that they spoon feed you through the tell eyes to your vision and stuff. And you don't have to even think about it. It's done. It's all there for you. There's nothing left to discover. Sorry. We've got it all figured out.
Yeah. What about you? When you first came into the flat Earth stuff, you have a hard time, or did you just soak it up right away? I know we probably talked about this before.
I soaked it right up.
Yeah, me too, man.
Well, see, like, when I was like, okay, the first time I was ever introduced to the flat Earth concept idea or anything, like I think I told you this before. I had my buddy in the room, and the other kid got up and punched him or slapped him, and I was like, oh. So I had no real time to react on what he said. I was focused on not having a brawl happen in my 8-foot square fucking room. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, my first reaction was, why is this kid punching him?
Right.
What's this really all about?
And like how could he get so triggered like that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, crazy, dude. So
what
crazy.
Has he been watching?
I was kind of open up to it like a lot easier because I was like, yo, this kid's freaking out. I'm like, I'm just going to go watch a video.
I don't know how people can call themselves researchers and not at least realize NASA is completely fake.
Condemnation without investigation is the height of ignorance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there we go.
100%.
Really, dude. It's 2020, dude. How do people not know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, I have a lot deeper theories and a lot of people on 9/11, but let's just say we went back a few more years to put it in perspective. Let's say it's not 2020. let's say it's 2018. It's like it's 2018 and you don't know 9/11's an inside job. Like it's 2020, you don't know fucking NASA's fake at this point. You're fucking way behind, dude. Like seriously, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's actually 100% like embarrassing, bro, because motherfuckers, like I was just showing the other day that the ISS, like obviously we've covered the interior debunking of the ISS beyond belief. You've put it in the ground, RV's put it in the ground. I did it back in the day. We've all buried the inside of it, but something that a lot of people can't or miss on the outside, the exterior of it, it's nothing more than a U-2 spy plane with lights on the bottom. And people seem to miss that. And that's the easiest point out of them all. If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. Because the U-2 spy plane ironically flies at like 70, 80,000 feet, which is going to make it look like it's transgressing through the sky at like some sort of magnificent speed in space, because it's just going a little bit slower, a lot higher in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's all just mind fuckery. But like, yeah, they're literally identical, like 200% identical. I've been talking about that for a couple of years now, and people are just starting to really grasp that one. But it's all right there, man. It's all right there.
It's a lifetime of indoctrination is why they can't see it, and they're just so indoctrinated. They watch all the fucking tell lies to your vision. They're invested in it emotionally and all this stuff, and they just can't see it, and it's sad. But more and more.
It's sad, but they mock us. They mock us, and they believe the red car in space with the fucking mannequin driving it. And then to make it even furthermore, what makes me even more mad is not only do you believe that, the person that's telling you, who's actually a fucking moron, Elon Musk, there's people in other communities that look up to him like he's smart, and then he says things like we're living in a simulation and shit, and they bank on that, and they're like, oh, truth in plain sight. Elon Musk fucking slipped this out. Dude, Elon Musk is an agent against humanity, and these people are fucking shills, and they're hiding God from you. Fucking grow up and fucking look into it.
Exactly. They need to start looking into shit. I mean, even a 5-minute video can show you so much. And it's like Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole does awesome stuff. I mean, he has 3-minute videos that'll just, put shit in the ground like that.
He does phenomenal work.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. I'll fucking slap Elon Musk right in the face.
He's a bitch.
He's a fucking guy, dude. He's fucking, people think he's a genius just because somebody told you he's a genius. Even though when you listen to him talk, he sounds like a fucking moron. But they told you he's a genius, just like they told you you're spinning and there's fucking people upside down. And the sun that you see right there is 93 million miles away. Just because people told you, you believe it. Never mind what you experience and what you observe. And somehow we're the fucking idiots. Fuck you, mother.
And when you see Elon Musk, you're observing an idiot.
Dude, he looks so
genius.
nervous on stage. Yeah, he looks so nervous when he's doing those interviews on stage and always pacing, look like you about to break a sweat because you don't want to say the wrong thing by accident. He's one of the worst actors they have on the scene. He's not really too consistent with what he says, because one day he's, all for simulation, all for this. And on the other hand, he's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be messing around with D-Wave and Kindred, but we're gonna send the red car into space. And another comment on that real quick, I told my brother about that a couple of weeks ago. He was like, you're lying. I was like, okay, let's bring it up. And he had the biggest laugh of his life. He's like, that is the fakest shit I've ever seen. And he started breaking it.
What else are they faking? They're faking everything. Why would any of it be real? Why would any of it be real if the moon landing's fake and the car in space is fake? And they're obviously fake.
Exactly.
So why is it real? Why do people hang on to it? Because they're fake, false fucking patriotism and emotional attachment to, because their fucking grandparents fucking heard on the radio that these people landed on the moon. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Brian, did you see the one where he's with Joe Rogan smoking weed? I don't even think he was really even smoking weed, to tell you the truth. But yeah, that was a joke.
They're all jokes. That's how you know they're all just actors, bro. They're all together. They're all in this weird fucking Hollywood pedophilia ring together, whether these people want to accept it or not. They're all together.
They all push the same agendas across the board.
And I ain't biting. I ain't going in that fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If it's science, if it's aliens, it doesn't matter, because it ain't God. That's their main goal. Get us pesky Christians out of the equation and we can move on with this new age. That's what they want. It's sad. It's fucked up, but that's what they want, man.
Joe Rogan and Alex Jones in the hotel room down the hall from IPS and JLB fucking getting it on.
The sunglasses and penguins going at it, dude. That sounds
those dudes. You know what I mean? People want to talk shit. Fuck those dudes. I don't give a fuck. You can blow me. They don't like when I say that either. You guys can fucking blow me, dude.
Brian Staley's hurting my feelings.
Blow Brian's giant dick.
Oh man, you should get the nice.
Giant balls.
Yeah, if they're gonna watch every one of my videos and chop them up every morning and post them like those fucking chomos, they could fucking blow me, dude. Actually, they
Chomo.
can't. If they want to. You know what I mean?
Oh man, fuck fuck all them penguin fucks. They're all just wannabes. They're just mad they ain't the best. They're just mad they get like 18 people in their live streams, yo. It's ridiculous. Shout out to the 104 people live right now. What's up, guys?
Shout out to the motherfucking chat.
What's up, guys? I sent you this other one. I know you were telling me a while ago you were really into Tom Horn stuff, and I saw this thing called Tom Horn Exclusive. History proves the Bible is true. And it was a little video he did talking about all this ancient stuff and the giants and everything and the Nephilim. I didn't know if you had saw that one or not. It's pretty good, though.
Yeah, probably down the road I've seen it.
Callie came in and said she comes in and we're already talking about my balls. We were talking about my penis down IPS throat.
Apparently, we were talking about a giant vagina yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking about Jen's giant fucking vagina that rocket-sized penises fit inside of.
I'm telling you.
It was just, yeah, it was terrible.
Funky mess.
Spiders and nooks and crayons in there.
There was all types of dust up in there and fucking semen all
Yeah.
over.
We had to spray hose it down with lubricant because it was all dried out.
Yeah, a nice big swamp outside of it.
And fucking wow.
Oh man. All right. Enough with the ball talk, I guess. All right. So I was just recording the other day, you know. This is the new norm.
Hey, the normal man over here. I'm going to grab a snack real quick. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a snack too, Steve. I'll be right back.
Snack it out. Snack it up. So this is what we got. This is your skies, guys. 24/7, 365. This is a relatively good day too. They didn't completely wipe us out yet. You know, well, they probably did by now. It's a little dark out, but we have rain in the forecast, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just blew us completely out. But yeah, get your Swiss cheese looking clouds, you know, obviously frequency based because they just deteriorate into nothing. And there's your hexagonal sun. If that's not a hexagon, well, then I'm not Steve JMO. Don't know what to tell you. Don't quite know. And yeah, that's your sun. Don't worry about the hexagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, pins of light coming out of it. No big deal. And don't worry about all the, you know, the clouds that are just copy and pasted throughout the sky. Looks like some sort of falling chemtrail. And it just all fades to white in the distance. And like I said, there's rain in the forecast for this evening and possibly tomorrow morning. And I wouldn't doubt that this has something to do with it. Because it always does. This is the head of the storm front. All frequency based. All ridiculous. Like, just look at all that. Every single day these people are out, guys. Every single day. Without fail. Yesterday, today, the day before. Don't matter. They have one agenda only. Block out the sun. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I've caught that too. Yeah, absolutely. I tell that to people all the time. All the time. All the freaking time. But you know what? Since they're on break, you know what? I'm going to go take a quick break myself. I didn't know we were at top of the hour. So I'm just going to screen share this. Little song here. It's called The Original Sin, Destiny's Lab. We'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Come, I'll show you the sweetest delight in the garden. As a surprise for Adam.
Really?
Come
All right.
here.
But this is the one tree in the garden we cannot touch. This is the forbidden fruit.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Surely not.
We may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden, except for the tree in the middle of the garden. God has forbidden us to either touch or eat the fruit of that tree. For if we do, we shall die.
You believe that nonsense? Of course you will not die. God knows that as soon as you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you and Adam will be like gods yourselves.
Moments one day will reach the level of the avatars that we have read about in history, the Buddhas and Jesus. Everyone's God.
You ancient serpent, you cast your spell upon this planet with your graven images and your wishes to be worshipped. Witches and warlocks flock like Harry Potter fans, waiting for your new age plan to spread across the land. You got the masses dumped down where you want them, convinced that you don't exist, and now you got them atheists. Some even think they're evolving to a godlike level above and beyond human. These Luciferian lies feed on ego and pride. They come disguised as an angel of light, like the original sin and the first deception. The tree in the garden, don't you see the connection? It's the same old lie that he used back then at the beginning of time, at the fall of man. Have we forgotten the truth within the book of Genesis? Ignorant of the nature of sin, so we dismiss written words of God as an irrelevant myth, but then embrace all these new age thoughts of nonsense.
It's not good or bad. There's no God waiting to punish you because you did what is better. There is no God in doing everything's God. Nothing is beginning together without judgment, without hate, without testing, without
I call my practices and pagan worshiping as act exists. See through the smoke and the mirrors and the mist. From Atlantis to the Miriam fanatical myths, to the UFO connection with the German SS. Secret society elitists from the east and the west. Illuminati and Masonics had it all connect. Satanic worship to the depths we don't want to admit. It's a globalized illusion that we gotta correct. Check the symbols and signs like the all-seeing eye. Read the Bible facts to understand the great design. See the writing on the wall, we're living in end times. And even the elect have now bought into the lie. Real Satanists are dressed up in their suits and ties, eating the fruit like these fools who think they are divine. They aren't evolved, they're just blinded by ego and pride, living a lie that disguised like Jekyll and Hyde. Can you deny that these times were all prophesied? Read Matthew 24:24. You decide.
no such thing as good or bad. Judging things from its position.
All right. Brian's back. What you got there, boy? Big sub?
Turkey sandwich.
There you go. What was I going to say? You used to listen to a lot of rap back in the day, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how hot is that? Is Destiny Lab?
All right, I like it, man.
That shit's fresh, dude. I don't care. I send that shit to people who like are still like under the impression that like, you know, making music is gonna make them and you know want to be famous and shit. I'm like, yo, listen to some real fucking music, people. I'm like, this shit's fucking crank. And you know, they're all talking about gang banging, selling drugs, and I'm like, nah. How about you just listen to this? And he doesn't even swear, doesn't even curse. How crazy is that? I'm actually gonna have him on I think Sunday or Monday. I haven't really figured out yet. It just depends on how the work week goes. But if it goes smooth, I might have him on Sunday night for a couple hours, and you and Jen feel free to hop in and whatever, because he's all for it. He's just not on board with the whole flat Earth thing. He's just like he's kind of like beyond of like the whole shape, not beyond, but like it's out of his like it's at.
I've seen him asking questions in Nathan's group.
Yeah, he wants to know more. Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't say skeptical. He's just like, I don't know, He used to work he does work in like special effects industries, and he does like look at NASA footage with a really skeptic eye now all of a sudden, and yeah, because he was more focused on Nephilim and Enoch and all that other old stuff, and how it's gonna how it is happening today in just a different rebranded version called transhumanism or evolution or whatever you want to call it. As long as it's not God, these people that are in charge of this world are beyond happy to put that in the mainstream. But if the Bible's involved, if creation's involved, if divine intervention's involved, they want nothing to do with that. They think you're crazy.
Can I give a show plug?
Oh, what's up? A shout out?
I want to give a show plug.
Oh, go for it.
So tomorrow at noontime Eastern, I will be on with Suso on his channel. So here's the link in the chat, guys. Please give Suso a sub and a bell. And at noon, I'll be over there. That should be a good show. And also, I'm going to do double duty tomorrow. And Vanessa VA is going to be back on with me again tomorrow night at about 11:15 p.m.
Cool. I'll definitely be there. Oh, see, now you got people hungry in the chat. Look at that.
These guys. I never really eat and they can watch me with it.
I know, man. I know. That's one thing that's like I'll always be sneaking in a snack on break sometimes, or right before the show. It's like, we got to eat something because I'm gonna get hungry. It's I'm not gonna say these people don't get it, but it's hard. I go to work for 10, 11 hours sometimes, and I come home and come on, and there's no real time in between. So yeah, totally understand that. Almost said totally underget that. Oh man, but until Jen gets back, I was just showing a video of the chemtrails and the solar simulator yesterday, and there's just no coincidence that there's the old solar simulator patent. No big deal. Hexagonal in nature, dates back to 1904. I haven't looked at this in a while. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Oh, I'm not wrong. Yeah, 1904. No big deal. Patent citations, so things that directly have to do with this specific patent go back to 1904. And honestly, the old method of producing rainfall, that was a worldwide application in 1891. And, since I've exposed this, they've changed the similar documents and citations up a little bit. Because, it shows nothing in here about 1811 perhaps, but let's go right over here. This is the same exact thing. Method of producing rainfall, same patent, same number. Let me just break that down. Same thing. Y'all can do that. Pause it on your own time. Ain't got time for that. And we'll look over here and we'll see that, well, there's something that dates back to 1811 on this patent that is not there anymore. It's gone. It's wiped out. They don't want you to know this is a 200+ year agenda because it's gone. It's gone. You find it, you call me. That's it. It's gone. They took it down. They don't want these people. They don't want us knowing this is a 200+ year agenda, and this is the new agenda, transhumanism. The human race can evolve. Well, if you believe in God and creation, evolving is kind of, not in your playbook. It's ridiculous, but looks like Jen's back. What's up, Jen?
Yep. I had some spaghetti real quick.
Ooh,
I'm gonna make lobster tail later.
That's gross.
Yeah, I don't know. I never made it before, but I've been making a lot of salmon lately. Really good at making salmon.
Good at making food. I don't like half the stuff I make. Fish, stuff like that. Lobster tail. I make a mean grilled lobster tail with a little lemon zest, but nah, man, I couldn't eat that if you paid me. Yeah,
That one tastes like, like chicken.
not in my eyes, but that's okay.
If it's done right, it tastes really good. You can't tell you're eating a fish. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you can. You
Something's
definitely
sticky
can.
Here.
Can rock. Yeah, and I just put that comment on the screen there from Bill, Event 201. And we showed that yesterday, but we'll just show it again. Should pop right up. There you go. Event 201, October 18th, 2019, a global pandemic exercise at Johns Hopkins Center for Health and Security. They with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and hosted, Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise. Nice. And 65 million people actually died in this simulation. How nice is that? Yep. Coronavirus exercise. How nice is that? Oh, that's my boy right there, Gematria Effect News. I'm finna put that in the chat. That's my boy. I like that kid. Oh, we're screen sharing still. Amateur hour.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff, that guy.
I don't think he sleeps. He's just like 24/7 on this bullshit.
He said he's a teacher or something. He's a teacher, I think.
Is he? I wish he was my teacher. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten kicked out freshman year, but that's okay.
If they were teaching you stuff you were interested in, you would have been fine. But
Hell yeah.
We're not interested in the stuff they teach us for a reason, because inherently we must know it's not true and it's all bullshit. That's why it doesn't even keep our interest.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I never paid attention to this stuff.
Look how interested I am in learning this shit. I was never interested in except for biology. I really like biology class. I was really interested in that. I never skipped it or anything. But yeah, I think, if people were learning what they're supposed to be learning and writing our story instead of learning his story, we need to write our story and, teach that to our children.
Absolutely. And real quick, I'm going to address this on the screen real quick. This is my boy from right around my neighborhood. Like I just said, why would they be chemtrailing and spraying all day? Because they're getting ready for the artificial rain. And, he's not, I'm not in cahoots. We're not doing some sort of psyop. It's fucking raining outside. And that's another proof right there. That's my boy. That's my man who has no affiliation. Doesn't even, it is what it is. It's raining in Springfield. And why would it be? Well, they got the old method of producing rainfall. There you go.
And the NASA thing where they test the cloud, they make that cloud and then it rains 5 minutes later.
Am I sharing audio? Because I'll put that up right now. I'm not. Let me do a rescreen share. Because we've all seen this, but oh man, I love breaking this dumb British bastard down.
After this cloud goes up, somebody's gonna get wet.
Oh, then they show him getting wet,
Yep.
Not the good kind of wet either.
And that's what constitutes fake rain when we're talking about fake rain. We're not saying they're having some synthetic rain fall on us. We're saying it's not natural. They're making it happen.
Yeah. Here, let me.
They're the rainmakers.
Play this with a little bit of audio.
Yeah, they're cloud making and rain making.
Yeah. That's their awesome little rocket.
That whole rocket thing probably isn't even really in there. They just show that for effect.
No, I have a strange feeling that all of these like big factories around my neighborhood and all around the country, all the big one smokestack they have, I have a feeling that it's something like this. Not this, but like the rocket they just showed, wherever that was. Yeah,
it
like
looks
this.
like a smokestack. Yeah.
Yeah, because you all you gotta do is build a chimney around it, and who would know? Who would know?
Exactly.
I can't work there. I can't get the ID pass to go on base.
All right, let's pause it there for a minute. What is that thing way off in the distance, that white thing? Is that another cloud making machine?
It's this bad, Larry, the sound tester. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of losers in Mississippi. Look at these assholes. They bought all this. They bought. Remember, they bought all this land so they could get privacy to do their little NASA whatever thing. But yeah, check this out, people. This is a byproduct of a NASA jet. You know, they have the jet, and ironically, it makes a rain. Ironically, it makes rain clouds that are literally indistinguishable from real clouds, which makes me really suspicious about these clouds. And Brian, we were talking about this the other day, these lower clouds. Look how low these motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Real
one cloud looks like it's touching the top of that thing right there.
I mean, this black one's like eye level with this bitch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything's getting lower because it's artificial, I feel. The clouds in that aspect, I mean. Not the stars. Those are not artificial. We'll get into that in a little bit, too. Here, let's listen to this fucker.
Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And as it turns out...
Louder than the Big Bang.
Well, you heard what he said. This is the loudest sound, and ironically, the cleanest. Give me a break. Give me a break, brother. That's ridiculous. The cleanest? Go fuck yourself. You think that's clean?
And he refers to it as a cloud as well. Once it's in the sky, he's like, this cloud, not this, vaporization of whatever.
Yeah. He looked like he was in front of a green screen when he just ran up there. Is he even there, this guy? I mean, not that it matters, but...
Probably not, but, you know, this is a BBC televised bullshit. Top Gear, whatever that is.
Now, the most amazing thing is that cloud up there,
That cloud. And look at over here, the acrylics on it, the white, the orange, the red, the blue, something like I get every other fucking day in the sky here in Springfield, Mass, but no big deal. Let's carry on and see what this curly head fuck has to say.
is generated by the engine. It's just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's
That's
water
it?
vapor.
Nice.
And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain.
Oh, this is just a happenstance byproduct of us testing this rocket over here.
Happens to be, ridiculous. It seems like they have these on time released. He says in an hour, in precisely an hour after this is made, it will rain. So it seems like it's all time release. And look at him. Haha, it's raining. I'm British. Go fuck yourself. This is not a hit on British people. This guy's a fucking loser. Sorry. I get carried away.
He just lost half his subscribers.
I know. And I was just complimenting all the British people on Brian's stream the other day, too. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Missouri, too, or Mississippi.
Man. I'm done.
The fucking Muppet from Mississippi.
And it's just all ridiculous. And someone says, why are we buying into a BBC NASA production? We're not, big guy. We're showing you how the only actual thing that's been produced by NASA ever is a cloud generating machine. So cool off your jets and how about you open your ears, all right?
Yeah, cool your jets, bitch. Anyway, the Hopi have a prophecy of when there will be spider webs to and fro in the sky. So that's interesting. And then the American Indians and their ancient stuff and everything, they talk about the cloud makers and the rain makers. So yeah, I think this stuff's probably been around for a long time. How long have we had artificial weather, artificial clouds? I mean, is this stuff left over from the last reset that they're just repumping out onto us and stuff?
I'd say somewhere around here, or maybe perhaps somewhere around here, maybe 1811. I don't know. 200 years, And it's funny. We only have hardcore evidence on shit that's been around for 200 years, I find that kind of strange.
You can't really find much.
No, it's rather strange, huh? Rather weird, queer, peculiar.
Fucking queer.
Fucking queer. What's the queer?
Oh, here comes Mr. Boston over here.
Steve, how come you don't sound like that?
Why? Because I'm from the normal part of Massachusetts.
Oh, I thought everybody sounded that way up there. Because in Providence, Rhode Island, they talk like that.
Well, I know. Father's from Rhode Island. Give me a couple drinks. You'll hear me start talking like this. That's what happens.
Drunk Steve.
Oh, we don't drink anymore.
We're gonna have to see where Steve's really from, and then Jen, you're gonna have to transvestigate his ass.
Oh, here we go.
I'm about to get some paparazzi bikini pics.
What?
I really didn't- No, your accent doesn't
Speedo
match up.
pics. Speedo. Steve, you wear Speedo, don't you?
Yeah.
Make sure you have a dick, basically.
I still shower with a bathing suit on. Yeah.
What do you call him, Brian? What do you Stu McSpeedo?
Stu
we'll call him.
No,
Oh my god.
Speedo.
No idea who either one of those are, so this is now invalid.
Strike that from the memory banks.
Swish. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's mad funny, yo. Gangsters.
This game's
All right.
going- So are we sticking on for a bit? I'll stick around if we I can put my shit off till later.
Yeah, I was just gonna what else was I gonna bring up? I was gonna bring up just another video I had from some stars I caught this morning actually.
I'm gonna go outside and I'll be back in 5, okay?
Yeah, no big deal.
I'll be
Here,
listening.
let me just get this queued up real quick, Jen.
Okay.
And like by no means is this like professional work, as I'm not like trying to get a pat on the back for this like the stars that I've been getting lately. I just think it's mad weird that all of a sudden the old iPhone 8 can get stars, you know, not as, you know, quite the quality of a P900, but I would say in the neighborhood, you know. This one's a little dicey at first, so you got to let it zoom or focus or whatever happens, but this is this morning at like 5 o'clock. And like, I don't know. It's just another one of these bad Larrys in the sky, looking all wishy-washy, and you know, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Because like the ones we were catching the other night were wild, dude. I had that green one, that blue one, and obviously the white one. But like that's how it looks in the regular sky, guys, right there. Like that's what it looks like, just a regular dot, and then you zoom in and you get this like crazy hexagonal looking thing. I know it looks like shit, but hey, you know, it's an iPhone 8. What do you want from the kid? You know, doing my best over here. But here, I'm gonna get that up, and I just want to get. I think it's this one from the other night where I was getting all the cool ones.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't really get that one at first, but yeah, that's the thing. I always got to zoom in on something. Yeah, then it starts to come in pretty cool. Yeah, doing all this crazy disco shit. And like the thing is, you know, I look at these and then I'll look at pictures of and videos of what people are getting on P900s, and you can literally like identify which ones I was looking at, dude. It's so crazy. It's like there was that one over there. That was over the house. Here's the one directly above the. That was the one directly above the driveway there. And then we get a third one that I've never got before. You know, they were all out the other night. I think that was what was that? When we do that stream, Sunday night, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was Sunday.
Yeah, we had that other one, and you got the blue one over here. This one was coming in nasty the other night. Look at that. iPhone 8. I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's so crazy. So crazy. And there's
That's
Venus.
crazy.
That's the one, right?
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous. Like, look how bright that is in the sky, first of all. Let me bring that back. Like, look at the other stars and look at that bad Johnson. Just already like wide open. I'm telling you, this is some sort of portal, whatever they're calling this. I don't know. I think this is some sort of portal because Brian had that call in the other night where the dude said he saw like some fucking shooting stars coming out of this direction.
Yeah, it could be. We don't know. We just don't know.
Oh man, it's crazy. And it just reminds me of this one I caught right above me. I've never seen this one before either. It doesn't really go in that well, but some sort of like more red, orangish looking, you know, in a way. And there's the blue one again. It's just so fascinating, man. That these things are like I don't know. I don't know what to make of any of that stuff. But like, you know what it kind of does remind me of? Here, let me just this is still screen sharing, correct?
Yeah.
Let me just find my page real quick. My channel. And it just can I zoom in on this? I can't. It just reminds me of this picture. My iPhone 8. Whoops.
Yeah,
Whoops. Whoops. But yeah, it just reminds me of yeah. My thumbnail, the picture we were looking at from the other day, you got the little, because this, I feel, the little portal above the goat man, I feel that may be some correlate. This could be, oh, I closed it out. You dumb bastard. You dumb bastard. I feel like that is just this, but like looking at it from the, from bottom up,
Oh, yeah, Steve.
It could just be like, not like a flying saucer, but like what they would depict as, and this is what it maybe looks like from the bottom up, because if you're having stars come out of it, allegedly, and then you got, the portal over here, and you got, these falling things from the sky, which were probably stars coming relatively near it. I think these are rather connected,
Yeah.
Everything we look at is connected.
Those weird things that you were just pointing at that were in the sky, those whips of look like pieces of fire, maybe. This guy just sent me a video, and his thumbnail for it was the same thing that I'm talking about, what I saw flying over this city on this webcam or weather cam, where these things were swimming all around like that, and they caught it, and even Richie from Boston covered it. But he sent me this video, and I was just like, wow, I'll have to find it. You can keep talking, but I'm going to send it to you so we can just at least look at the thumbnail, because it's just like what's in that picture you just had up of those things coming down.
What?
Huh?
What thing's coming down?
All right, go back to the picture with the skeleton guy.
Oh, yeah. I got you now. Yeah. I've seen those before. The little spermy looking things in the sky.
Yeah, well, that's what was flying above a city one night on one of these weather cams that video that I can't find anymore. It's like I can't find it anywhere. Richie from Boston covered it. He said, "Is this angelic beings? What is this?" We were just saying they could be fallen angels. Let me go to my library. Have it in here somewhere. Oh no, it's crazy looking thumbnail.
No, I remember exactly what you're talking about. Uh-oh. Darth Vader's back.
Flat Earth Jedi in the house. Young Anakin. Discussed this already. Everybody already said unanimous decision.
Yeah, I think it was LA, Jen. It was over LA.
Okay, because I can't find the video anywhere.
Maybe someone in the chat can help with that. I got a couple, I think decent amount of the good commenters are mods. I think Bernie and Salted, probably mods. Bernie seems to know what he's talking about most of the time. But yeah, dude, it's just crazy the shit we'd be catching in the sky with just just the iPhone, because like I said, that's just the old iPhone, and then you go over here, not the old dancing man. But, these are just regular. This is out of the P900. This is rather close to what I was getting. I think this is that blue joint I was getting in the sky.
Yeah, Steve, I think so.
Yeah. And remember the other one I was talking about doing that disco bitch? Like, I think that was this one here. I think this is the one you got the crazy face out of, in my opinion.
Yeah, that thing is crazy. I think you're right, because it looked like a cube at one point.
It's all over the map. It's all over it. It's crazy. There's like a different colored version of that one. These are the stars that roll over fire in Enoch 18. These are the prisons of the stars, people. This is some biblical SHIT. You know what I'm saying? Because like some of them are freaking out like this. And then you have other ones that are just like, I'm just going to like keep my true form, keep my true color. And some of them are just completely bugging out. It's crazy. Am I not playing? I'm not playing. See, this one's kind of like fading in and out, but it's staying true to its form, its color, its shape, its frequency.
Exactly.
This one's got nothing. This one's over here. It's over there. It's blue, green, white, yellow, green,
Yeah, like
it's
something's
ridiculous.
trapping it.
Yeah, the prison of the stars.
Yeah.
Enoch 18. And this seems to be like a I don't know. This is the one I was talking about. This seems to be more like a, I don't know. This could be that shit I was getting. And like these people record this on tripods. Don't think they're moving the camera. These things move in the sky.
We're told these things are trillions of miles away. Look at this shit and look what we're told and what they're supposedly made of. And people think we don't need to look at this.
Trillions of miles away, correct? Yet the old
Yeah, right.
iPhone 8. Yet the old iPhone 8, you know, gets them in the sky at this quality. Come on, bro. Like, how crazy is that? You're telling me that right there, whatever that is 93 plus million miles away.
Why would your zoom even have any effect on it at all? Is my question. I mean,
That's
so
what
far
I'm
away.
saying, right, bro? I shouldn't be able to see light. I can even see light that's like 5 miles away. Never mind
Go down on a run cycle again.
galaxies away. Give me a break. These people got to get a new hobby. You know, these people are just so lost.
So, Steve, that one that you had up that was changing all kinds of forms and stuff, I just sent you those pictures again that I took, the snapshots, where it looks like a cube. That one there, where you think I got the face from, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I sent you 3 pictures that we looked at the other day. If you want to show them, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying. Like that right there, I caught that.
I know. Yeah, I'm just giving people another reference point, and then we'll bring it up. I'm just gonna try to pause and maybe get lucky. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop doing that.
Cute looking thing right there, I caught that.
No, hold on. Let me get out of here. Let's go back to the old yard. Here we go. And what'd you send me? Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, give me 10 seconds.
What'd you say, Brian?
It's just a ball of gas trillions of miles away. No big deal.
Oh yeah, no big, nothing to see here. Move on.
Don't you dare worry about it.
What are you drinking?
Don't investigate it.
Look at these bad Jacksons, people. This is what she caught in the sky. Look at that thing. That motherfucker's looking at you. I don't give a shit.
Dude, I got one that looks at me all the time. I'm telling you, dude.
Well, he might not be the best dude, but that's some scary shit.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That dude looked like he's about to like punch you. He's like, yo, you ain't shit. Look at that thing, bro. That's scary.
That's my holy shit moment at 3:00 in the morning.
Perfect cube or hexagon, whichever way you want to look at it. Same thing in nature. Hey, she starts calling me at like 3 a.m.
When, today?
Nah, like 2 nights ago, 4 nights ago.
Zoom in on that one.
Yeah, this one looks like some dude who has like 2 like goggles and like a respirator. That's just my take on it.
Like reptilian in a way. Reptilian.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That too.
Like
That
the way the
too.
head shape, the brow ridge looks like it's like, pronounced like a reptilian's would be.
Yeah. This shit's no joke, yo. It's no joke. And then you have people like Gordy Rose talking about the return of the old ones.
Yeah.
This could be one of those who don't
is
care
so
about you
freaky.
more than we care about an ant. That's how they look at us. That's probably how we look up at them too. They're probably rather high, Jack and the Beanstalk, some big shit like that.
Yeah. So Bernie said that's an awesome shot. I was videoing and then I decided to stop videoing and just hit the picture thing a couple of times to see what would happen. And I guess I got lucky.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, the stars are definitely not hundreds of trillions of miles away, people. We kind of just proved that with the iPhone 8. They're rather local, maybe even more local than our sun and our moon as we're getting that quality on there. It's crazy.
Kind of prove that when I walk outside and I can see him at all because it's just trillions of miles away. You ain't seeing it. Shut the fuck up.
Brian, have you tried zooming in with your phone?
Yeah, my phone sucks mad dick. My phone is the worst, dude. I tried to,
You probably got fingerprints all over the camera shutter. You can't even see things right.
I tried to film a chemtrail plane or whatever it was yesterday because it was doing some crazy shit, but my phone didn't even record it. My phone sucks. I need a new phone.
Well, dude, I was thinking about copping a 900. They're only like $400 now. It used to be like $9.50 on a good day.
Dude, $179. This is an Android Cool Pad. I love this thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't wait to get my commission check now from
Well,
Nike.
how about that guy last night? That guy was pretty funny, but how many times did he ask you to pull your tits out on the call? Yo, that guy was crazy, right?
Yeah, what was he saying? I couldn't understand half the stuff he was saying, but yeah, I heard some stuff.
I missed last night. Some more madness.
Madness.
This guy is
Smoky
funny.
madness.
Absolutely. And so I'm just looking at this comment real quick by TB, and yeah, RV did a really good video on that. He has a good take on that. I don't know if he I don't know if he is Jimmy Carter, but if you look at later on in the presidency, you know, they have the old hair split the other way, and yeah, it is what it is. You look at it. It's a good little I guess mind teaser. It's like, you know, we were talking about Obama being Osama, you know, we can't really prove it, but it's something to really look at and you know, not go unseen.
Well, if JFK wasn't shot, it was a mannequin, so he was still alive. So they did something with his ass.
Right, without a doubt. I don't know if it was a mannequin or whatever it was, but the way the head explodes, just, you know, not natural.
The way he grabs his throat, it's just so, you know, rigid. I don't know. I would have been like this, not like I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But
like trying to untie a noose from his neck or something, you know. He just got shot in the neck. Be like I don't know, man. The whole thing's screwed up.
Everything's screwed up. These people are just completely they're just out of control these days. These people think they can get away with stealing $600 billion of U.S. money, you know, NASA, and all they have to offer is rain-making technology. I find that ridiculous.
Yeah, give us your billions of dollars and we'll dump a shit ton of rain on your ass, a rain bomb.
Oh, I forgot about the rain bomb. How about the old Bomba Genesis? Anyone ever heard of that before?
Who thinks up these names? Bomba Genesis.
Right. Well, they're bombing creation. You get that, right?
Yeah,
Bomba Genesis.
This is what I'm saying. Like these have to be Luciferian people that come up with this shit.
My God, how could they not be? What's this guy doing over here? They get a hit.
I'm Gene Simmons, bitch.
Gene Simmons.
That's some Shiva stuff. He's trying to lick that gigantic vagina.
Oh man, where'd it go?
Whip it out, Steve. I sent you a picture of the giant vagina. You should whip it out.
I had it. Where'd it go?
So Brian can lick it up.
Oh man,
I'm not licking Steve's vagina.
Stu doesn't have a vagina.
It's stewing.
I'm
Pressure cooker.
What's that?
It's a pressure cooker.
There she is.
In all her glory. Oh my God.
That shit's crazy though, how like detailed it is. Like all jokes aside, that shit's like kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. So there has to be a giant penis somewhere, for sure. For sure.
Oh.
Oh my God. Right up in your table.
PS or IPS just jizz themselves.
Yikes. You change your pants.
Gonna fall over.
He's a tripod.
You're crazy.
Oh my God.
The giant vagina does it every time.
Oh.
You just whip that out at any fucking live stream and start doing that in and out thing like you were doing, Steve.
Carla liked that one. Yeah. She's about to vomit.
I want to try to find a picture of the embryo inside that mountain. You could see that it was a baby, like in there. I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna mute out for a second.
You go ahead and mute out. Just in case you guys missed it, on my backup channel, I did a video, and I'm gonna put it on my main channel probably tomorrow whenever I catch up on the notifications. I did a tutorial for all you guys so you can figure out how to take calls like I do, how to have all the audio routed properly so you can play all the music and computer sounds through the live stream back to the callers. People can call in Skype. You can record with audio and video recording software. And I walk you through the setup of how you need to install everything and how to make it run on your computer so you can do everything that, you know, you see us doing, because that's a bitch to learn how to do it. So I did a tutorial video. It's on my backup channel, The Real News Online. Maybe my mods can link the video. You guys should save that video. It's a good video.
It's pretty simple, guys. Well, it's not, you know, he breaks it down as simple as anyone could probably break it down. You know, I almost did it while you were doing it, but it took a little, it looked like it was going to take a while for it to download, but it's something that anyone could figure out, you know. That's good. And what was I going to say? I'll let me go get that. I'll put it in the chat right now because I got it queued up and thumbed up right on my last like video. I think it's you. Yeah. It's less than 30 minutes, guys. So you guys can definitely check that out. It's right here in the chat.
Jen's looking at porn on the phone. Look at her.
Who's whistling back there?
I got another cool picture to send you about that vagina. It's more detailed. It even shows you it more inside this thing. I just found it randomly. I can't believe it.
Steve, will you come look inside the crevices of my vagina, please?
No, thank you. I'll pass. McLovin's not ready for that.
Ready to go.
Only 17.
It's true.
He's not ready for that yet.
I'm having trouble, guys. I lost it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Instead, I got it. My name's Jen.
Messenger.
You're going to need to watch that video later, Jen, that Brian did.
What was it?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
What was it earlier?
It's pretty much a tutorial on how to do a live stream.
All right, it just sent you one picture. We'll check that out real quick while I'm looking for this other one because I'm getting closer here to it.
Okay.
Highway to the danger zone.
I have that in my graveyard video.
I know you do. I remember that video.
I was like, fuck, I don't care if I get a copyright claim. I'm putting this shit in there. So I can't really read what's up there in the corner there about the vagina, but it explains it, how it shapes it and everything.
It just shows you. It says this is an example of this, pretty much. It's rather accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
She loves talking about this fucking vagina. I'm telling you, dude. It's not even us bringing it up, you know. It's not like we're the sick.
Fucking fascinating. It's huge. I mean, there's giants. They gotta have giant vaginas and giant penises and giant balls. Where are they all at?
I just showed you where the giant penis is at.
Oh, it's Centralville.
The old love tunnel. That's awesome.
Eerily silent.
Yeah, I'm just in awe of this giant vagina. Say the giant pussy on the screen. I don't know what to say about it.
I'm naked.
No, you're not. This guy.
So you know I have a very visual mind, right?
Yes, we know you have a very visual.
Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble finding this picture, but I will find it at some point. It might not be
very visual and a very giant vagina.
Interesting. We get out of the like videos. What was I gonna say? So what, you're gonna go live after this?
No, probably not. I mean, I might later after Karen's show, which won't be till midnight when that ends. So I'm not sure though, because I'm doing a show with Suso at noon. But I could do a show tonight probably, and I could still do the show with Suso at noon.
What are you? You're on his channel? I kind of blanked out there. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on his channel.
All right, that'll be sick. Definitely, everyone go check that out. If any mods want to get that in the chat, that'd be sick.
What time's that?
That's at noon, and then I'm gonna have Vanessa VA on with me at night at like 11:15 tomorrow.
Sweet.
Big day tomorrow. I like Vanessa. Y'all did a good interview with her a couple weeks ago.
I love her voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Here's the link for the show with Suso tomorrow. Guys, please sub and bell. And the chat's already open, so you can, you go over there and tell Suso he looks like Destro. Fucking so bald.
Click the link too, guys, and just hit remind or alert. Like, it'll pop up along with the live notification, because sometimes they don't like to send the old notification that so and so is live. But if you click the notification, just alert when ready. I think you can do it on the mobile. I'm not really too sure about laptop, but it'll pop right up for you.
Yeah, and another thing with YouTube always fucking us. I know we're not all in the same social networks and stuff, but let's face it, a ton of us are on Facebook. If you're ever in a live stream, just hit that share button, and then people know you're in that live stream, and then they'll come over and join in the chat. That's what I do.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, I was, it's so easy to share shit on Facebook because everyone's there. There's groups with 20,000 plus people. Like, why would you not want to put your content in there? Granted, there's a lot of trolls and sleepers in there, but it is what it is. It comes with making videos. You're always gonna get a troll left and right. These people, they got nothing better to do besides make videos about us and the fake content we have. Motherfuckers are ridiculous if they think any of this is irrelevant or not true or anything like that, because we have the patents to prove half this shit. There's a patent for coronavirus that comes right out of Wuhan, China. No one wants to talk about.
It's
Give me a
made
break.
in China, just like everything else, made in China.
Yeah. Hell yeah. These people are jokes. These people are sad, little pathetic jokes.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to go. Thanks for having me on for a little while. And I have 2 more days before I can go live on my main channel. And then I want to do a Ripple Effects show. Hopefully I can have you and Brian on with me or something.
That's funny. I had a dream you were live last night.
I was live last night on my backup channel with my mom. It was fucking epic. We smoked a joint. We talked about the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I wasn't dreaming then.
It was funny.
We went live after that on my channel, backup channel. Me, you,
Yeah,
and
for like
Christian.
2.5 hours, 3 hours. Yeah.
Totally missed that. Yeah, little Stu needs his sleep.
I'll send you the video of me and my mom because we smoke a whole joint on camera. And then we start talking about the Mandela effect. It's pretty funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was in that chat for a minute, then I fell asleep. I forgot about that. That's why I thought it was a dream. I was like on the cusp of passing out.
You were there and you just forgot.
Well, I don't have a wrench on your channel, so why would I even remember being there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I will definitely deny that, Steve. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good. All good. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up too. So yeah, thanks for coming, Jen, on such short notice. I know I just pull these streams out of my ass sometimes, but
It's okay.
it's all good.
As long as that's all you're pulling it out of your ass, I'm good.
Yeah, nothing's going up there. So the one-way tunnel, baby. It's a one-way tunnel.
That's what that song's about, In Through the Outdoor.
I've never heard it.
Led Zeppelin, I think it is, In Through the Outdoor.
Oh, why wouldn't it be Led Zeppelin? A little Stairways to Heaven backwards, a little Aleister Crowley reference.
A little up the old whiz-way shit going on.
Sex magic.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
All right, see you later. Thanks for coming.
All right, I'm out too, Steve.
All right, Brian. Thanks for coming, brother.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Just look for a live notification. I might do something quick before it gets late, or I might just do something at like midnight. But either way, I'll be on with Suso at noon. So, peace out.
See you later, bud. All right, cool. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up. This is Steve J and Mo. And let's get a little song by Destiny Lab. And like I said before, he's going to come on either Sunday night or Monday during the day sometime. So keep your ears and eyes open for that. That'll be good stuff. And I appreciate all of you guys in the chat. I appreciate Brian and Jen and, all the work they do and bringing people my way. So much love for all you guys. God bless everyone in the chat who's going to view this. People who aren't awake, bless them too, because they need it the most, guys. And I'm out of here.
You told me not to trust anyone. I'm sorry. Those were his last words.
Yeah. Name of Line Productions. Destiny Lab Collabo. CeeLo's Beat. Let's get 'em.
Some people flee and some people fight. There's some that will stand, defend what is right. There's others who run, cower and hide. Despite all the evidence that's been supplied, there's a war over truth, the greatest divide. There's a line in the sand, now where will you side? There's no reason to fear, with Christ on our side. The wide or the narrow path, time to decide.
Call themselves gods and erected this tall tower, but now the brightest moment shall become the darkest hour. They wanted people to kneel and cower like they got the power, but my God got the power higher than the highest tower. They shall crumble and cower like the Tower of Babel. My God owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. They can rattle and tattle. The Holy Spirit will still overshadow like the day of Pentecost or as in the last battle.
One God, one Christ, God on the flesh, man. Sent from above, second down on the cleanse, man. Trample the serpent, flooded the earth, destroyed and purged all the blood from the Nephilim curse. The moment Noah first stepped foot on the dirt, it began all again toward Babylon's birth. For a time it emerges, even in church, to revert mankind, so we must be alert. There's a struggle deep inside, a spiritual fight, a battle for souls between darkness and light. Deep inside every one of us and all of our lives, sin is grinding like sleight of hand to mesmerize, but we're wise to the plan and schemes that they devise. Nothing's new, recognize it's the same disguise. Evil fallen ones wearing new skins and hides. We deny them through Christ, access denied.
Trying to set free all of these captive borders. Read your Bible, that's the captain's orders. Got the mind of Christ, that's the captain's quarters. Now you're safe within the captain's borders. My God's plants it higher than Spider-Man. Rip the scales off of the Leviathan. You can call the rich man the entire Hydra clan. My God will still inspire them. We're a little sharper than the two-edged sword of proton blast by Iron Man.
No, wrong. There's no version of this that you come out on top.